Yay.
John shrank a lot since the last recording, which is
They didn't wait for me to go get my water bottle, so they just started playing right away.
Gosh, John, so right before recording, John, like, blew his nose, and he's like, I'm gonna honk my schnoz after what Reese was saying about how loudly he blows his nose, and I'm like, yeah, he does do that. Oh, it's a turret.
Meanwhile, Tim actually did it louder than I was doing.
I sure did. Yeah,
Dude, no,
probably.
like, your sneezes are really
It's a
loud.
good thing Bagel
like,
wasn't in there, because I would have like.
It's something I got from my dad. Dad has the exact same problem.
Yeah,
Like,
You know, you
I'm
guys are
saying.
Canadian. I always knew you were half goose.
Okay.
meanwhile, Tim's saying, yeah, so did my dad.
And he was very much American.
I feel like my sneezes aren't too unusual sounding, or even like my nose blowing. Phazon tanks, it looks like. Oh, empty stasis tank. Latest radiant readings indicate specimen was highly irradiated.
Ew.
Auto turret malfunction.
Well, the malfunction is you broke it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Circuit breakers were lab sub-processing.
Processing.
Lab
System.
processing.
System.
Oh.
Ooh, man, she's so shiny.
Wish I was shiny.
Yeah.
I mean, you can work on that, maybe.
Take a lot of colloidal silver.
Just use a lot of lotion.
I'm sure eventually you can get to a point where your skin is so well moisturized that it has a sheen to it.
Yeah, and that's why they say pregnant women have a radiant glow to them.
Oh, yeah.
They took him out.
So I swatted that guy and he was dead. That fly, I should say. If I say I swatted a guy, it makes it sound like I did that.
Sounds bad.
There are connotations.
Wow, that hurts.
And watch yourself. This place can be a little rough.
Electric weeping guitar.
Yeah, oh man, it's something. I think it's a synthesizer, but I'm not sure. It might be a guitar.
Wow, that was really
It's
homing.
beautiful.
Just flew in an arc after him.
Just went down the ramp.
There's no getting away from that.
Take that. Take that. It feels good to be making progress and seeing some new areas after just a lot of backtracking.
Yep.
So like,
We got a wave door. Oh!
oh
turret,
boy.
another turret.
Yeah, turret.
Can I?
The turret. Yes, you can. Ah.
The turret.
Ladies and gentlemen, the turret.
Okay, you're down. Turrets are mean. That's probably my least favorite enemy type so far.
The thing that does not move, his least favorite enemy.
Well, it hurts a lot, and they tend to be in like hard to see areas when you first walk into a room.
Don't leave yet.
Don't leave me on my own.
My girlfriend left me for a bee.
Nothing that complicated, although I think you can scan something there, yeah.
Elton Range.
That's not really what I was trying to get you to do.
Force fields accessible only through space bioimaging, impossible to breach. So we can't use that.
Possible to breach the breach.
Yeah, that was more so what I was...
Oh, you wanted this door.
Yes. Because it's the map.
Right,
Oh!
yeah. This will be good to have.
Yeah, you're gonna want that.
So it was a 50-50 shot, like if you pick the door that has the thing or doesn't.
Well, usually the map will be behind an easy door, like a blue door.
Yeah. Yeah, so like you also have a bad habit, and I've noticed this. You don't look in a room to see how many doors it has. You just find a door and go, which is not a bad way to be, but you will miss things because.
Phazon ore appears to bind through phazon energy. Thermal imaging is required to detect the highest concentration of radioactivity, which serves to bind the stones together. Image research is being conducted in the containment vault area of the facility. Oh, so it's like how glue can stick glue.
Yep.
Phazon ore is extremely durable and blast resistant. Though armor-like qualities of the shell provide ample protection, thermal imaging can be used to detect weak areas in the casing. Improvements must be made to the shell in the event that these weaknesses are found by aggressors. Aggressor is my middle name. Samus Aggressor Aran.
I thought it was Bird.
S-A-A.
Is it Bird?
No, she doesn't have a middle name. No.
Somebody should ask the series director what her middle name is. I just love it whenever like people in interviews create canon. Because they get
Samus
caught off guard by a question,
Aran.
and if they say it, it is. Project Titan specimen is immobilized by a quarantine cave. A location?
Relocation.
Relocation. I thought it was a capital A.
What in the world?
Yeah, it does kind of look like an A, though.
Relocation is recommended to
A
increase
location.
violent activity. What was that again? Project Titan specimen is in the quarantine cave.
Even in Metroid Prime, we still get bad Wheel of Fortune answers.
Well, there was that one time where we did Wheel of Fortune Gamer Edition, and the answer was Samus Aran, but I wrote thick girl.
To be fair,
I mean,
Not totally wrong. Like, not completely wrong.
not necessarily.
the internet
That's
has
where it
made
just
some
came from.
things. Yeah, that's the way you came in.
The thickick girl.
If you type in thick girl Samus Aran, you will want safe search on, or maybe you don't. More power to you.
Just make sure you erase your history.
Yeah, don't do it in public.
Do it in incognito tab.
Do it at the library.
Don't do it in the library. I've seen someone do that in the library. Don't do that.
Okay.
Do they just keep going to see how long
I-
it takes them to get kicked out?
I was like working on like a project. I was just sitting at the library and someone was fucking surfing Plenty of Fish, trying to find a dating, like someone to date.
Oh, wow.
It was weird.
Maybe they were homeless.
Don't do that. No, they were definitely
They were
didn't look
homeless.
Because if you were, I guess that's where you would go. To
Yeah, going to the library and using dating is probably a necessity for the homeless.
I think you might have other priorities if you're homeless.
I mean, if you had
I
somebody
don't
to, like,
think your
supplement-
love life is the thing you're looking
Well, you get somebody to supplement your income.
I guess.
Like, maybe being single, like, you can't support yourself, though, but with another person you could.
homeless.
And, like, you're only homeless
Swipe
because,
right.
like, your wife left you or something. It's got really sad.
This is getting
Yeah,
really
wow,
sad.
yeah.
Murder these pirates, please.
What have you done with General Dicissa? I have come for him.
Hey, this place was a lot darker in the original. Because I remember.
Well,
it being-
there's a this. It's gonna change at some point.
Right.
Decreased vital signs, cold damping appears stable. So they're making them wet themselves in the cold. Metroid! Ice beetle infestation on the ice vault region has been 95% exterminated. Report any sightings to security immediately.
Oh.
So they're not Metroids. Mr. Slab, Rether. No, I'm kidding. Limited to Team Sires only. Personnel banned for Hollow Observatory must use the west elevator. Phazon fluid bath levels at 70%. Checking
Wow.
diagnostic procedure 120038.
Let's take a radiation bath.
Hang on, pirate data.
Pirate
Ooh.
Our initial tests exposing Talon 4's indigenous parasites to Phazon appear to be successful. Increases in strength, size, and aggressiveness are common in all test subjects, as well as unforeseen evolutions like additional poison sacs within the abdomen and the appearance of a second ring of mandibles in several subjects.
Jeez.
These creatures were chosen because of their resilience, and it appears possible that given enough exposure to Phazon, they may one day be able to survive on any planet we transport them to. Our methods will have to be refined. We currently have a 100% extinction rate after the 4th infusion period, and most survivors of the 3rd infusion stage are so violent and uncontrollable that they have to be euthanized. Even still, we remain hopeful that further experiment will result in success. Wow, this is bad.
Yeah,
man.
This is really bad.
Oh,
the
that's
log.
so-
There's one log that's hilarious. I think
Oh
you
my
find it in
God,
here
yes.
somewhere. I'm hoping you find it.
New pirate data. We have codified.
Codified.
Newfound energy source in Phazon, a U-index mutagen.
V.
V-index mutagen, which we have very little reliable data. Indications point to a meteor of unknown origin expelling Phazon into the... Oh, this is the great poison that the Chozo feared. This material appears to possess the power to mutate organic life forms sufficiently to withstand poison. These mutations appear promising, with abrupt evolutionary leaps appearing in single-generation reproduction. Plans to establish a full science team on Talon 4 being finalized. Xenome SA, Xenome something awful, is a undergoing relocation of Telep Hydra's subject transfer ordered after a pronounced increase in aberrant behavior.
Variant, yeah.
Security clearance ADR 13. Video games have taught me so many words in my life. Minion operations have
Mining.
Man,
Are you
There's
okay?
minions in this game.
So first it was like font
Minions
issues where I
Prime.
was reading visas.
Are you sure you're okay?
Mining operations have begun near a crater where Phazon appears most concentrated. Daily Phazon yields have increased 44%, and our mining system becomes more streamlined as Personnel and equipment flows increase. Several incidents of phazon-induced madness have been reported, prompting augmented life support regulations in deeper chambers. Symptoms include loss of equilibrium, erratic respiration, muscle spasms, and in most extreme cases, hallucinations. Oh, I thought it was going to be diarrhea. A timeline reassessment for the refinery operation is recommended, as the material proves more unstable than initial analysis indicated. So, there's people going insane mining this stuff. They're infusing it with life forms, and it's making them incredibly violent, but they don't care because it means they can send troops to any planet.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, but yeah, right now that's the side effect.
Phazon infusion within central energy core of Xenome SA is at 70% saturation. Increased dosage appears viable. Most terraforming and retrofitting of security checkpoints on Talon 4 is complete, but we continue to research the alarming epidemic of breaches by local creatures. Door records show no unauthorized entries, so we must presume the creatures are either slipping in undetected during daily personnel moves, or else finding their way in through subterranean tunnels. We have found many small breaches of this latter sort and plug them whenever we can, but it's unlikely we will ever achieve full extermination within our current time.
So that's why you keep finding little caves and places for Samus to roll around.
I read this without being able to see the monitor. Euthanized after psychotic episode scheduled for removal.
Good lord.
There's a lot of lore in this area, so you're gonna have a lot of scanning to do if you want that background lore.
That's nuts.
And there's one pirate lore that's in here that's actually pretty funny.
Increased volatility recorded. Predator awareness indicated even in cold stasis. So they are still aware of what's going on around them. That's creepy.
Well,
Weird.
I mean, they're dealing with something specific, and you can tell what it is.
All of this will play the boss or whatever.
Life signs normal, pulse at 140%, and mass increase of 4%. So they get really strong and really fat. Gotcha.
Really does look like a floppy disk.
Yeah, it does.
Or
really
a clipboard.
A floppy clipboard.
Let's see if I can go up and read more there. Oh, that's rad. Oh,
Surprise!
there.
You weren't done fighting yet.
Surprise!
But you also didn't scan that guy yet.
Oh boy.
A new creatures. Space pirates, any aggressor species, well-trained in weapon and melee combat. Space pirates read galvanic accelerator cannons and forearm-mounted scythes in combat. The species seeks to become the dominant force in the galaxy, and their technology may help them realize this goal. Ruthless and amoral. The pirates care little for the cost of their ambition. Only the results matter, and they take these very seriously. Yeah, just like we were hearing.
This is like one of the
taking
few
very seriously.
full health, like full strength space pirates we found.
And
Took
he's
2
dead.
missiles and a bunch of shots.
Well, there will be more.
Absolutely.
I want to see lots more.
Whee!
Well, that's
how I want to go.
Fading out. You want
Man,
to
that's
electrocuted slide down a small ramp and then disappear?
And I just want to die going down a slide.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe not, actually.
yeah.
Popped him
up in the air, yeah.
He didn't even see me coming. Something Persona reference.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just 2 missiles, don't even need to shoot him. Okay, let's check. Oh, we got a guy.
Your
shooting.
least favorite enemy has arrived by standing in place.
Bam.
Transfer specimen 344 to Lab Hydra complete. Further infusion suspended pending security assessment. Prepare work on empty spaces tanks must be completed before specimen batch Y arrives on 12/302. That's weird.
123122. Sorry, I'm laughing at that.
Optimal absorption
I didn't
mutation has
even
led
see
to
it.
unexpected degeneration of internal organs. Ouch. Poor thing.
He's like, hi.
I'm trying to read here.